And welcome back to this week of your NSU Weather Report. I'm Kelli Otto. So we're looking at some cloud coverage, nothing really major, but there is a chance of this storm to come through is what we're going to see later on in the week. But right now we're looking at gray weather, high 76, a little bit of a breeze out there, so we're feeling that heat. So spring is finally here, which is a good thing because I'm ready for spring to come here. I'm tired of this cold weather. But temperatures throughout the state are rising. Right now, Shreveport at 69, Monroe at 77, and they were looking at in the mid-50s last week. So spring's here, and temperatures are going up. Dallas right now, 61, was looking at the high 40s last week also. Throughout the state, Minneapolis right now, 45, and they were looking at the 30s and 20s last week. So spring's here, but there is a cold front that's coming through with this storm that's pushing through right now. But the storm we saw earlier this week has pushed along and past us, and it's moving up the coast. But this is what we're going to see later on next week. And then there's a little bit of showers right here that we're going to see come on later on throughout the week. So that's what we're looking at throughout the week. Right now, our low tonight is 42 degrees. High tomorrow, 65. That is that cold front pushing through. So we're going to drop about 10 degrees for tomorrow. Still going to be nice and cool outside. Still spring weather, but it's not going to be as warm as it is today. On to next week. Monday is that rain that's pushing through, that big storm front that we're going to see that's coming through. Highs in the high to 64, but it's going to be pushing on into the upper 70s on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So that cold front is just going to pass, but it'll be dropping on Thursday. But we're looking at sun on Thursday with the high of 68. So there is a chance of the rain coming back through. That cold front's going to come through. We're going to see temperatures in the 60s this weekend, but it will be warming up middle of next week. And that is a look at your NSU forecast. We'll be right back after the break.
Here at NSU News, we're making sure we cover the news fairly and accurately. Reporters Jeffrey Scholler, LaKimbria Williams, and Sarah Kramer took a trip to Alexandria to meet Senior Trooper and Public Information Officer Scott Morrow at Troop E. He gave them advice on how to handle situations involving crime and police. He said it's most important to build a relationship with the local officers.
Public Information Officer with State Police, you don't speak to the media. Okay. Like I said, we're a tight brotherhood, so to speak, and allowing outsiders in usually doesn't occur.
He added that reporters who earn his trust will be some of the first to hear the latest information.
Two members of the NSU crew are covering the Hodge Gardens Fling Fling on March 20th. Other person Kelli Otto and producer Jeffrey Scholler would be interviewing visitors who come to record the memories of Hodgepodge State Park. The park is in Sabine and Vernon Parish. The tape interviews are part Louisiana Video Archiving Folklore Project, Tell Me a Story. Scholler said he looks forward to applying what he learned in his journalism classes in the real-world situation. The festival is fostered by the Friends of Hodge Gardens and will be celebrated the first day of spring. The event is open to the public and admission is $1.
NSU students got a taste of a true poetry slam with a true open mic night. NSU News' Jeffrey Scholler headed down and listens up.
The students at Northwestern are buzzing because the alley is finally open, and it looks like poetry is in the air. Let's go in and take a listen.
SAB presents an open mic night for students and faculty on campus. The night was a chance for students to do their original poetry and to see a World Poet Slam champion. Fahim Sataneo started doing poetry slams in 2004.
They had a slam, I went, and I chickened out. I didn't compete, I just took it all in. But I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. So I went back the following Friday night prepared to chicken out again when Rock Baby pulled me aside and made me slam, and I won the first one that I ever entered.
Swataneo's poems cover everything from relationships to being trapped in a mini-mart. But for student Ariel Craig, his poems have a deeper meaning.
I like the fact that he's kind of, he's American, but he's also Latino as well, which I kind of relate to. And he said that a lot of words that we use today came from Spanish, Spanish roots.
SAB wants to have more open mic nights in the future. For Santaneo, this is the best way for inspiring poets.
Go to open mics, go to slams, go to hear poets when they come to your university, because when you're around poetry, it tends to grow inside of you.
Reporting for NSU News, I'm Jeffrey Scholler.
The Northwestern NAACP is presenting an NSU Talent Showcase Thursday in Miguel Recital Hall. The show begins at 7 p.m. Raffle tickets will be given out to those attending the show for a chance to win Bobby Valentino concert tickets. Tickets at the door are $3. The School of Creative and Performing Arts is also presenting a concert. The NSU Concert Choir and International Chorale will be performing on Tuesday, March 30th in Miguel Recital Hall at 7:30 p.m. The concert is open to the public.
Culinary arts box lunches are back. The quantity cooking class is preparing 3 meals this semester. The first lunch will be sold March 17th. The class will be making pulled pork sandwiches. All lunches are $5 and can be picked up in the Culinary Arts Building. If you'd like to order yours ahead of time, call Miley Hayden at 318-381-4364. NSU Demon Dodgeball Club is hosting their first annual spring dodgeball tournament on March 28th. They are encouraging all sororities, fraternities, RSOs, NSU students, and faculty to participate. There's a $3 registration fee for each player, and there must be at least 10 players on each team. The tournament will be played in playoff, bracket style, and each team must select a captain for their squad. For more information on how you can get involved, contact the information located on the screen.
The Lady Demon basketball team had a game today in the LCC tournament. Tell us about it.
Well, we took on Texas A&M Corpus Christi to the 3rd seed. We're the 7th seed advancing into the next round. And you'll find out if we leave the dance early or we continue to the finals when we return.